Just like what I said, that you expect former ministers to, prime ministers to step aside. There are certain conventions, practices, and one of the practices is the issue of cabinet confidentiality, and that and we need to be able to stick to that convention. That the minute you start to make certain exceptions, then what will stop something else coming up 1 month from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, saying, oh, but there's another exception. So the convention is that we sign an oath of confidentiality of the cabinet. But we have been very clear about it. I've said over and over, we did nothing. The paper was made into cabinet and we rejected the definitive agreement, so there's nothing to be able to answer.
But in public perception, it looks like you guys also are frustrating the process in terms of the inquiry seeking to get to the bottom of what happened.
Well, the public perception happens because you all are continuing to push that angle. I think if you were to be fair as a journalist, you should be able to accept and to recognize that there's confidentiality in cabinet. But again, and I repeat, I've said it over and over, we did nothing. The paper came to the cabinet and we rejected and we tore up that and said we're not going to honor it. What more do you want from the cabinet?
There are questions in terms of accompanying documents along with the agreement that was tabled in cabinet. Who brought those accompanying documents? Who formulated those accompanying documents? What sort of support was cabinet given to it? Was it divided in cabinet?
There was nothing about no accompanying. It's just a cabinet paper that goes along with the attached the definitive agreement. That's it. The cabinet paper was prepared. As you know, cabinet papers are also confidential. It was presented and it was rejected. Punto final. There's nothing else to add. And I wish that you all would say that, continue to explain that to the public and don't behave as if the government is trying to hide anything. There is the issue of cabinet confidentiality. We've even asked the Attorney General to take a look to see if there's any way that we can breach that confidentiality.
Because we don't know, sir. But
please, man, please accept the principle of cabinet confidentiality. That's it. You don't need to know anything else.